to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. And the Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Oklahoma State's offense has the ball first today. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
And I tell you what I love about the battle of these wide receivers, both these guys, they picked their spot. They came here for an absolute reason, to shine with their QB. Who can get on the same page early in this football game? Both these guys, Jesse, elite playmakers we've seen be ballers in college football.
Yeah, these portal receivers, they are explosive, and they give their offense a different dimension. You know these guys are going to get their looks, they're going to get their throws, and I expect both guys to make a lot of plays in one-on-one coverage. What I want to see, when one of these guys gets doubled, who can go up and make the play even when the defense has the right play call? To me, that's going to be a big issue in this game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Young. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, new head coach Eric Morris essentially brought his entire team from North Texas up here to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and it's a pretty good-looking team, David. When you take a look at the roster, and you don't have to look too much further than their quarterback, Drew Mestamaker. Absolutely lit up college football a year ago. He's got so much talent. He's got size. He's deadly accurate. I don't think anybody doubts this offense is going to be electrifying right out of the gate.
And nobody doubts this offense, but Drew Mestamaker was doubted his whole life. That dude did not start one high school football game. Not a single one. To do what he did at North Texas, and now to come to the Cowboys and lead a new squad with Eric Morris. I look forward to big things happening for Oklahoma State because they brought a lot of talent with the running back spot, with the receiver spot. This should be an offense that's carbon copied and ready to go.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him, trying to buy time.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Got his man.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the...
Might have a chance. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He got it, beat down in bounds.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches, Palmer. Nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size?
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tight end now in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Green. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to pass on second down. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Cowboys are facing third and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Page. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Pocket breaking down. Crosses the 45. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Right on the money. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The running back has it. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. Maybe some room here. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games, but when you allow different.
He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Looking everywhere for room to run. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Got his man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that
they'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Trying to make something happen. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of
You